Okay, so good morning everyone. Hope everyone have joined. Let's start with the Zera tool session. Okay, so let me introduce to the Zera tool here. Okay, first, before starting with the tools, let's understand what is a Zera software. Okay, Zera software came into the existence as a bug tracking tool, but as per our purpose, we were maintaining this for the project management purpose. Okay, so basically we were maintaining this Zera software for the agile methodology, for maintaining the project agile methodology. Okay, so here, am I audible to you guys?
Yes, yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So here, Zera is an open source software. Okay, while working on the agile and scrum, we will use multiple software as per the company. Okay, but here the common usage of the tool while working on the agile and scrum is a Zera software here. Okay, so this Zera is an open source software. You can you can get register. Just a minute. You can get register through this your email ID. Okay. So let's start with this. How we can create the Zera account? Let's understand that. Okay. Go to the Google and here you have to write it as Zera registration.
Along with you.
Yes. Okay. So go to the Google. As I have told you, Zera is an open source software. So go to the Google, write it as a Zera registration. There is a first link. Okay, www.atlantic.com. Click on that. Okay, it will redirect to the next page where you are going to create your own account. Click on the get it. Okay, please be concentrate here. It's free. After that,
Is this session recorded?
yes, this session has been recording. Okay. Yeah. So after that, you have to select the Zera service management.
Excuse me. Can you please go back once and actually I couldn't get the link.
Just go to the Google, type it as a Zera registration, and once you click on that, there is a first link into the website. Click on that. Okay.
Ma'am, should we do it simultaneously with you?
If you do simultaneously, like you couldn't able to concentrate on here, then again it will be interruption between it. So I would prefer you to concentrate here. Please concentrate.
Ma'am, will you sharing the recording?
Yeah. Obviously, we are going to share the recording, whatever we have discussed in today's awareness session.
Okay, ma'am, I'm so sorry to interrupt you. I just want to ask you that the link which you are opening in Chrome, can you please share that? So that will help us.
Is everyone joined?
Yes, ma'am. I think everyone is
Yes,
joined.
ma'am.
Yeah. So so I'm repeating again. Like after that, I'm not going to repeat it because it will be in a flow, right? So it will be interruption is happening between it. So that's it. Okay. So as I have told you, Zera is an open source software. Go to the Google and write it as a Zera registration. Okay. Here you have to click on the first link, that is Zera. Okay, I'm sharing the link as well. You can go and get registered. And here, as you can see on the right side, you can see the get it free. Click on the get it free. Okay, Then here this Zera is used for the multiple operations as well. Like as I have told you, this is for the bug tracking tool. So like even companies are maintaining for the customer supports and all the thing. And as I have told you, we were maintaining this Zera software for the project management. So I'm going to select the Zera service management. Then click on next. Please concentrate here.
Yeah. Ma'am, I have a doubt. What if we click Confluence?
See, here we were trying to understand how we are going to create the project management tool, right? So Confluence is totally different compared to the project management tool. Okay.
Okay.
Then click on the continue with Google. Select the demo. Okay, whatever the email ID you have, through that you can able to get register. Okay, create your account. Continues with Google account. So it will be redirecting to the next page. Okay. Here we got register and we are going to enter into the page. Okay. So here I'm going to write it as a demo 1, 2, 3. It's already there. Okay. Then click on continue here. Then it will be redirected to this page. We have to select some option as per your requirement. Whatever the document you can select it. Okay, as I have told you, Zera software is not only for maintaining this project management tool, it is also for the customer service, marketing, IT support, human resources, operations, and all the thing. Okay, so I'm just skipping this. As per your requirement, you can just select it. And here, like see, which of this best describe what you do. This will appear in your profile. So if you are a business analyst or a program manager or a product owner, based on your designation, you can select it. Okay, I'm just skipping this as. Okay, after that we are going to select some of the tools, like what sort of tools you are going to use, like Microsoft Team or Google Sheet. When we were working on the Agile and Scrum, we are going to maintain a Google Sheet. In that, we are going to write the user stories, acceptance criteria, and all the things. Okay, so either you can maintain the Google Sheet or else you can maintain your Word document separately. But I will prefer always go with the Google Sheet only. Okay, so even this also, as per your requirement, just select that and click on next. But here I am just skipping. Okay, and here you have to invite your teammate for sure. It is mandatory. You have to invite your teammate for sure. Okay, then click on continue. And after that, help us set up your Zera software. Here I'm a new to this Zera software or an experience. Based on the requirement you can select. I'm just selecting like I'm a new to the Zera software. Then after that, my team is experienced with agile methodology. Okay, I'm going to select the experience with agile methodology. Then after that, we spent our time working on the features or support and operations or fixing bugs. Fixing bugs is going to take care by the testers. Supporting and operations is going to take care by the IT team. Features here. So I'm going to select the, we spend our time working on the features. Then after that, we have a flexible schedule to finish our work. Okay, or a tight also you can say, but here we were working on the agile and scrum, so we should be always welcome the change request. We have to always welcome the change request. For in that case, you should be flexible enough to accept any change request at any stage of time. Select this one and click on next. Okay, once you click on next, it will be redirect to the project template where you have to choose the software developmentation. Here you can see there are three types like Carbon, Sprint, Scrum and bug tracking tool. Okay, Carbon we usually prefer for the outcome, like if we are for a short period of outcome, we want to deliver the requirement on a short period of time. At that time we are going to use the Carbon here. Scrum means here we are going to stay focused on the particular requirement and continuous deliverability by using the iterative manner. Okay, so here we are going to proceed with the blogs, product backlogs, sprint report, those all sort of things we are going to do in this Scrum. Coming to the work tracking tool is mostly taken care by the technical team, that two testers. Work tracking tool is used for finding the bugs, errors. Okay, if they found any errors, they are going to raise a ticket in this so and so requirement. I have found the ticket like found the errors like that. Okay, so testers are going to revert that back to the developers. Based on that, the developer identify the so and so errors and they are going to come up with it. Okay, for now we were working on the agile and Scrum, so I'm just selecting the Scrum here. Okay, Scrum.
Ma'am, I'm so sorry to interrupt you. I want to ask only one thing, that there is a third option before this step, that is we spend our time on working on. So I didn't get what you selected.
Features.
Features. Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
After that, as we have selected the software development tool as software development as a Scrum, we have to select the use template here. Use template. Okay, then after that it will be redirect to the next page where you have to choose the project type. There are two types of project, like team manage and the company manage. Team manage is a basic version. Okay, when you are working on the agile and Scrum, it is a basic version where you can quickly identify the project progress. Okay, and it will be a simple configuration as well. But coming to the company managed, here we are going to know the benefits of it and benefit from the complete control with the experts. It is an advanced level, you can say. Okay, so for now I'm just selecting the team managed. Okay, select a team managed project. Once it has been done, I have to create a project here. Create a project means, suppose if I'm working on a project called WhatsApp. Okay, WhatsApp. It's my project name. Okay, so I'm renaming, I'm giving a name to the project that is called WhatsApp. See, when I'm naming the project name as a WhatsApp, at that time key is automatically getting generated. This is used for the tracking the project progress. Okay, this key is used for tracking the project progress. And here template we have already chosen as a Scrum. Okay, what is the need of choosing this Scrum means, when you are going to post the user stories or requirement, at that time you shouldn't get difficulty of finding it. Okay, so when you are posting all the thing, it will be easy for you if you choose this Scrum. Easy to find these user stories and requirement in the Scrum dashboard. Okay, and type we have already chosen as a team manage. Then after that, the next thing is just click on create project here.
Ma'am, we don't have to connect with repository and documents.
Which document you're talking about?
Can you please go to previous step?
Actually, I have created it like we can't go back. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, ma'am. Can I share my screen, if possible?
Of what you said.
Can I share my screen, ma'am?
Okay. Sure. What's your name? Could you please?
Vaishnavi Zakate.
Okay. Yeah. Yes.
Ma'am, Vaishnavi Zakate.
Sorry.
I think you make Achyut vocal presenter, not me.
Vaishnavi, you can present it. I have made you.
No, ma'am. It's still showing to share. Ask the organizer to make you presenter.
I've already made you. You are a presenter.
No, I think
Okay.
you made Achyut vocal presenter, not me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now I can share, ma'am. Just a second.
Vaishnavi, you're sharing it?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Just a second, ma'am. Are you able to see it?
No. Okay. Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. I'm talking about this option: connect repository, document, and more. Sync your teamwork and tools for all better visibility. So when we have to check this, or do we have to check it now?
For now, just skip that one. You have already done it, right? You just go to with the creation of the project. Okay. Actually, while I was creating, I will have to choose some of the options. Like I have told you, right? What are the documents you are going to create?
Mhm.
Which tool you are using for which purpose? Those sort of thing I have skipped it, right? So when you are tagging at that time, it will be helpful for you to do this. Connect repositories. That one. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Madam, if I skip all those, then will I get documents, right, ma'am?
See, while working on the Agile and Scrum, you are not going to maintain any documentation. That is the main purpose of it. Like we are maintaining a very less documentation. Okay, we are just maintaining a Google sheet. So based on your requirement, whether you are maintaining a documentation, a document, or a Google sheet, you can choose as per the requirement. Okay. See, if
No,
I'm
I'm
going
talking
to
about
see,
the
yes.
option. What? So if we click the if we click skip, then the option would not have come.
Okay, so if we skip that, the option would not come. You said, right? That is a default.
Yeah, yes.
That is a default feature. If you won't skip also, if you skip all, if you won't skip or if you skip also, that will be displayed there itself. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. If I am going to connect that, I
So
keep.
what is that option?
If I am going to select.
Yeah, madam, what is the purpose of it?
So, while as you know, in the market we were purely not working on the agile methodology. Okay, agile and Scrum. We were working on the hybrid model. So, while working on that, we will maintain some documents like BRD, FRD, those all sort of things. So, based on the requirement, based on the company requirement, we are going to maintain it. Okay. When we are selecting those all the things, that will be accessible to the client as well.
Okay, based on a requirement. If we have document, then we should select the
Yes,
the document option, right? Am I right?
exactly.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
so once I have clicked on that create project, I have redirect to the dashboard, project dashboard. Okay, this is a dashboard. Like I have created a WhatsApp, right? WhatsApp as a project. So here, this is my project dashboard where as a Scrum Master, I am going to post all the user story into the dashboard. Through that, I am going to communicate with the technical team. Okay, so as you can see, they are roadmap, backlog, boards, code, project page, add shortcuts, and project settings are also there. Okay, roadmap is nothing but like it is used for the communication purpose. It is used for showing the epics and the project progress of the requirement, client's requirement. So when you were working on the waterfall, you are going to maintain the RTM, requirement traceability matrix, right? In the same way, to track the requirement of this project, this roadmap is going to helpful to capture each and everything, whatever the sort of it is, like where the project is lagging, what are the challenges they are facing, at what stage they are. Okay, those sort of thing will be displayed here. What epics they have created, what is the features, those all will be displayed it here, and we can able to present this in front of the client as well. Okay, in the weekly basis, monthly basis, and quarter basis. As you know that we have to deliver the process in sprint, like we have a minimum of 1 week and maximum of 4 weeks, right? So based on that sprint, we are going to be calculated here. And this Zera access is given to the project owner, or you can say client as well, project manager, scrum team. All people are the people who are involved into this process. Those people are accessible to this particular software called Zera. Okay. Then coming to the backlog.
Ma'am, a small doubt.
Yes.
Yeah. Hello.
Yes.
Yeah. Is project manager and project owner same? Project manager and project owner are same.
Project owner. Let me tell you, project owner will be mostly client, but in very rare cases, project owner will be considered as a project manager as well. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Ma'am, one doubt from my side also. You said we have to provide access to all the stakeholders, or by just adding the name they will get access automatically.
See here, as you can see, there is a add people, right? Click on that. Here you have to you will be getting once you are working on a SOW. When you are working on a project, at that time the client will release you a SOW, statement of work document. Through that you will get an email ID and all the things. So you can track here. Okay, you can track those people and add what is their role. You have to tag and you have to add them. Okay, like this, how many people you want to add, you can add it, but those people should involve into this process only, for sure. Got it?
Okay.
Yeah. Coming to the
Hello.
yes.
Hello. Ma'am, what if we are working on multiple projects simultaneously?
That is the secondary part. Okay. As you know, like if you have when you are working in a project, you won't be working on one particular project. There will be a multiple project assigned at a time. Okay.
Okay.
So you are talking about the agile and scrum only, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so that for that again you are going to be added in some other thing. See here, when you are working in a project, it doesn't means your role will be same. Okay, your role will be same. If you are acting as a business analyst in this project, current project, okay, and you are working in another project, there you would be acting as a senior business analyst, okay, or a scrum master. Like that it happens. It's totally depends on the project. Got it? As per the module here, requirement also going to be changed, and your designation also going to be changed. there here you are accepting the change request, and you are accepting the whatever the client is requesting for, and you are following the project on a what it say footprints. Okay, whatever the project owner is telling you, based on that you are going to perform it. But in the next one, in the next project, you would be instructing somebody else. Okay, so it mostly depends on the requirement. Okay, got it? Yes, hope you are clear. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, let's proceed with the next one, that is backlog. Backlog is nothing but a project backlog. Okay, backlog is nothing but a project backlog. So here we are going to create a version and epics. We are going to create a version and epics here. Okay, let me add some features into it.
Madam, could you please tell the definition of backlog?
Backlog, in backlog you are going to create the versions, epics, and you are going to write the user stories and all the things that will be done in the product backlog.
Okay, so whatever the content of the project will be stored in backlog. Am I right, ma'am?
Complete sprint, whatever the sort of thing is there, that is going to be showed in the backlog. Yeah. So we were discussing about the backlog. Backlog is nothing but the product backlog. Okay, in this we are going to first create the version. As you can see, version will be on the upper side. Just click on that and select the version panel. Once you select that, it will be visible here. Version is nothing but each and every IT companies are going to maintain their version for their software. Okay, like you can take an example as an Android user. If you are an Android user, I hope you are aware about it. Like there is a version called Lollipop and KitKat, right? In the same way, this thing every IT companies are going to maintain a version for their software. Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So here now let's create the version by clicking on the create version. Here I'm going.
Ma'am, I haven't found the version option on my screen.
Yeah. So in that case, go to the project settings. Okay. Project settings. And click on the features. In features, there are some of the reports, navigation, this all are disabled. You can enable it. Okay, and even version and all the thing is going to be mentioned. Done? Is it clear? Once go back to
Ma'am, why should we disable?
no, see, when we are creating the project, it is disabled. Okay, so when we are creating a project, at that time, there are some of the features which is not going to be visible to you. Okay. So to avoid all the features, you have to go to the project settings. There you have to select the features. In features, you have to enable all the features, whatever the sort of features they didn't allow you. Clear?
Yeah. So whatever is necessary, we should enable them. Whatever is not necessary, we should disable. Am I right?
No. Try to give access to all the things. Okay, we don't know at what time it is going to be used. See, if I'm only checking for the version, I'm going to select that. But when I'm going to execute, at the time, I won't be accessible to the report. Okay.
So in that case, why board is not enabled?
Recently, before it was all set up. Now, recently the software has been updated. That's the reason there are some of the changes happen in this. And every time when you are creating it, you have to do by yourself itself. Okay.
Yeah, okay. So can you enable right now, madam, board?
I have
Is
already
it
done.
possible? Or?
See, this is a green color, right? All are
Yeah,
in.
this one is white color.
This one is disabled. Board is
Board is.
already mentioned. It is a default setting.
Acha, okay.
Clear?
Yeah. So directly it is disabled.
Yes. Whatever they have
It
already
is disabled or it is enabled?
is already
Is
in
it directly it is enabled?
enabled. Default setting has been added here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yes. Got it. Yes.
Yes, Sony, you want to ask something? We are going to first create the epic. That is the next topic. Okay, not a problem. Just listen to the upcoming steps. Okay. So as I have shown you how you are going to get access to the versions and epics. Okay. So here in backlog, as I have told you, you have to first create the version by clicking on the create version. Okay. Version also we will be having two types. Okay, version 0.1, version 0.2. Okay, this comes under the minor changes. Okay, let me tell you, client are always going to come up with the existing software. They are not going to proceed with the new software. Okay, they like taking a risk, investing a lot of money and time, it would be taking a risk, right? So mostly they are going to come up with the existing software only. For that existing software they will do some improvement, they will do some changes. Okay, so for that they will create a version called version 0.1, 0.2, 0.3, like that. Okay, coming to the next situation, next stage, that is version 1.0, version 2.0. Okay, version 1.0, version 2.0 means this is another next update, advanced version, you can say. Whatever the software currently you are using it, okay, you are going to release you are going to come up with the advanced version. Like you can take the example as a Microsoft Window. Previously we were using the Window XP, then slowly we were moved to the Window 2007. Now currently we were using the Window 10. In future maybe it will be like a Window 11 or 12, like that. Okay, so that is an advanced version. So for that they are going to maintain the version 1.0. Clear?
Ma'am,
Yes.
here I am getting create issue, not version.
You have gone to the features and all the thing.
Yes, ma'am.
You have enabled all the features.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, like if you go through that, whatever the things I have followed, you should mainly get it. Okay, please check with your options and all the things. Okay, then after that, here the starting date and the releasing date has to be selected. Starting date and releasing date means it is overall, this date will be taken as per the project deliverability. Okay, like client has released this as per the 1 year, so you have to select for an overall project. Like when you are going to deliver that thing, you are going to select it.
Is it like for 2 to 4 weeks? Is it like a sprint?
No,
I mean,
no.
as you said, it should be.
Yes.
Is it like start and end date should be between 2 to 4 weeks?
No, 2 weeks and 4 weeks. See, this WhatsApp version, next version is going to be updated, right? At that time, client is going to tell you like, I'm going to give you have to complete this process within 1 year, like that, right? Total amount of time given to your IT company, that we are going to mention it here.
Okay. So what would be the year, ma'am? It would be anything, right? It would be 2 years also. We can't.
As per the client's
I think.
requirement. Okay, whatever the client has mentioned. Yes, Sony, you are saying something.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. See, what is the purpose of creating a version means here we were maintaining the version for our software. Like if you are doing a minor changes also, when you are launching that particular application into the market or a play store, you will give an update to it, right? Obviously when you are going to attempt that, 100% we can't give an assurance that it would be executable. It will be executable, but some of the minor changes is going to be happen. So that we are going to cover in the upcoming projects, upcoming updates. Okay, so that's the reason when we are going to do the update changes for minor changes, then we are going to create a version 0.1. Minor changes means 0.1. If we are going to proceed with the next one,
Similar like Windows.
advanced one, so in that case we are going to mention it as a version 1.0, 2.0, like that. Clear?
Just one query. Is like under each version is there multiple sprint?
Yes.
Just wanted to differentiate both sprint and version, so we can create multiple sprints under each version, right? And then if there is any update, we can proceed for the next version. Is that it?
This is the overall one version. Sorry. Who is that?
Sashwati.
Yeah. So it is a overall version. Like whatever the next update, next version I'm going to release into the market, that is the version I'm going to mention it here. And under this, I'm going to create an like epics. Okay. You will get a clarity in the upcoming. Okay, so here in release date, you have to select the, I'm selecting a 1 month here. Okay, so if a client has given you like 6 months or a maximum of 1 year, you are going to mention that one, starting and releasing date. And in the description part, you are going to mention it like software will be released. Okay, this is the description part. We were not releasing it now. When we are releasing it, at that time it is going to display like this. Okay, then after that click on save it.
Ma'am,
Yes.
ma'am, Govind here. I just want to ask only one thing. When we create a version based on the project size that we get it, like for a 1 year, we always mention on the on the backlog itself that it's a 1 month project, and then after it gets released, it shows that it has been done. Is that what you're saying? The concept would be?
I didn't get you.
It's not. It is not for the internal stakeholder, or it is for only the just to have an understanding about the project time frame. That's what I'm asking you.
See,
like if I get a project from stakeholder, let's say for a 1 year, and I directly go to the create version and select the date, start date and end date of 1 year, stating that to my team members that it is a 1 year project and we have to do it. So this is where we do it, right? On
yes.
create version.
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
Okay. So yeah, so we have created a version here, as you can see. Okay, what we were mentioned, that has been displayed it here. Now under this version, I am going to create an epic. I'm going to create an epic here. For that, go to this epic, select the epic panel. Okay, epic is nothing but we are going to create a requirement, whatever the client's requirement is, a feature you can say. Okay, a particular feature which you under that you are going to partition that feature into small user stories. Okay, it is a module you can say, or a feature you can say. Epic is a module or a feature you can say. So here let's take an example here. See, this is my feature.
Epic is a combination of. Is it right?
Combination of
User stories.
Yeah, it is a combination of user stories. Here we are going to identify the feature. We are going to come up with the requirements, the needs of the client. Okay, if a client is requesting for the mobile data or a one-to-one or a group messaging, file sharing, user profile. This sort of things is called as an epic. Okay, so for this mobile data, I will be having a multiple user stories for it. Okay, so let's try to create an epic here. Mobile data is one of the feature. We were like taking a
Ma'am,
real-time project as a WhatsApp. Okay, WhatsApp here. So
sorry to interrupt, ma'am. I want to ask that single functionality, can we call it as an epic?
single functionality, yeah, you can do that. You can mention that as well. Okay, is it clear?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so here I'm taking a real-time project that is a WhatsApp. Okay, so here this features are like we have to include this all the thing in the agile methodology. Agile methodology like mobile data, one-to-one chat or a group chat or a file sharing and user stories. These are the features. So let's start with the yes. User stories comes under the epic. So first we will try to understand the epic, right? Why people are so eager to know. Okay, so here I'm going to write it like create an epic called mobile data. Okay, mobile data or a contact data you can say. After that, click enter. It was created. Okay, when you are creating this version, epics, user stories, tasks, bugs, okay, you are not supposed to delete anything. If you want to edit or if you want to give an update, you can do that, but you don't have an authority to delete any information or a requirement which you have posted into the Zera dashboard. Okay, so be careful before mentioning or creating a user stories into this Zera. Okay, or like I can understand client is going to come up with the change request through that, like you can give an update to it. Okay, you can give an update or you can add a particular user story.
Ma'am, can't we delete epic if once it is created? Can't we
No,
delete?
you don't have an authority to delete anything, not even epic version or user story. Okay, you can't delete it because you are working for IT.
Until and okay. No, what I am asking is by mistake if I created anything. So
No,
can't I rectify, ma'am?
no, you can't do that. See, we were working on a real project, and that also we will be careful enough before implementing such type of things. We will careful enough, right? Whether we have to post it or all the things, we will verify it two to three times, right, before posting it. So you have to verify before doing anything or uploading anything. But you are not supposed to delete anything.
Ma'am, over here you are showing this epic as mobile data, right?
Yes.
I had created, but I'm not able to view that particular box over there. The navy blue color box which you got, right?
Enter.
The mobile data node.
Click enter. Now it was shown, displayed.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Okay, so what it is it for our records of company if client is asking any changes in the record? Not like that, Sony. Like, we can't directly communicate with the technical team, right? So in that case, we have to post all the requirement into a dashboard. So we have some sort of procedure. While working on the waterfall, you will prepare the BRD, basic level, okay, high level document you can say. Then again, you are going to prepare the FRD document. In the same way, when we are working on the Agile and Scrum, you have to follow the version, then epics. Under this epics, what are the features they want? Those all sort of things you are going to give a like detailed requirement to the technical team, so that the technical team can work on it. They can start working on it. Okay, we can't directly communicate with those people. Let them take some times to understand the client's requirement. So to understand them, first we have to post the user stories and all the thing. Before posting that, we have to create an epic. In that epic, you are going to describe what is the features, what are the features they want. In that particular feature, what are the functionality they are going to mention. Those all sort of thing is going to be captured it here. Got it, Sony? Yeah. Okay. So this is about the epic. I have created a version. Under this version, I have created an epic as well. Now my part is like yes.
Do we have request change in Agile? I mean, in Jira, if
Accept
by mistake. Yeah, do we have an option?
in the Zera tool you're saying? Or
Yes,
like
ma'am.
while working on the agile and scrum, do we accept the change request you are asking?
No, I'm asking about Jira software. I mean, see, by mistake, I have created a user story. I want to change. So, do I have an option called request change in Jira?
See here.
No, I just want.
First thing is once you have uploaded, you don't have that authority. If you have done by mistake or anything, you have to inform to your senior person. Okay, then you have to proceed.
Project manager.
Yes, project manager, project owner, you can say. Okay, and here if you want to add any information, just go to the view all details. Okay, and here see add a comment is there, right?
Okay.
On the right side, add a comment is there, right? Here you can tag the like you can inform the technical team about the update or misunderstanding or uploaded wrong file. Those all sort of thing you can do, inform them by the comment, but you are not supposed to delete it. Okay, is it clear?
Yes, madam. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay, so now my feature is mobile data. Okay, so my feature is mobile data. So now I have to create a user story under this epic. User story. User story is nothing but a requirement of a client. For that, go to the create here, create button. Click on that create button. Okay, as you can see, the project, it was automatically taken as a WhatsApp, whatever I'm executing right now. Okay, and here issue type, they are already taken as a story, which means story is nothing but a user story. There are number of things like task, bugs. Okay, task is usually taken care by the Scrum Master once we have posted all the user stories into the dashboard at that time, and bugs are going to take care by the testers when they are going to execute this like test the requirement. During that time, they are going to like if they find any errors, they are going to raise a bug. Okay, now we will proceed with the story. So here in summary you have to write the user story. What will be the user story? Do anybody have a idea how to write a user story?
Yeah, I'm going to give it a try.
As a user, I want
To get a mobile data, for using internet, I should get a mobile data.
Mobile data, no. Mobile data is completely different. See here, we have to write and maintain in this manner user story. Okay, and code also you have to maintain, and feature mobile data is nothing but as a user I want to allow WhatsApp application to read my mobile data. Okay, like whatever the data it was there in my mobile, I want that to allow my phone to allow that application, WhatsApp application, to read that. Okay, so that is the thing. As a end user, I want to allow the WhatsApp application to read my mobile data like contact, GPS, location, and gallery, images, file, etc. So that I have a knowledge of what data WhatsApp application can accessible to. Okay, in this manner you are going to write a user story. You are getting it? Hope you are understanding it.
yes, ma'am.
I hope you have an idea about it, why we are going to write, like how we are going to write the user story format. As a user, what is the goal, what is the purpose, so that what you will get from it. Am I right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, so in the same way we have to write a user story for the mobile data, where I am saying that just a minute. What is this user story? As user, I want to use my card online to make a payment online. No, we have some sort of format, Sony, like as a user. Okay, what is the purpose then? You have to mention, so that what you will gain from that. This is the format. Okay, you have to use that format for sure. Okay, so here as a user, in case of user, I have mentioned as an end user. End user will be a customer. See, if I am using a WhatsApp as a customer, okay, as a like Anjum, I want to allow the WhatsApp application to read my mobile data like contact, GPS, location, okay, gallery, images, files, etc. This is my purpose. Why? So that what you will gain from it means that I will get an idea what exactly the WhatsApp can able to accessible. In this format, you have to write it. Got an idea, Sony? Okay. Coming to the description. Description here, in description you have to write the acceptance criteria. Write down the acceptance criteria. Like acceptance criteria is nothing but it is a base of a use case specification. Okay, it is a base of a use case specification. So like we are going to mention what are the features should be included, how the system should react. Okay, what are the requirement we have to include? Those all things we are going to mention it here. Okay, so I have maintained some documents. See here, acceptance criteria. Customer will be in system will pop up a allow access to the customer. Okay, application like WhatsApp application. App will prompt to allow access to GPS location. Every time when we are a new user, this all access should be given by our side as an end user, right? Hope you people are getting it.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So you have to capture each and every functionality, how the system is going to respond, how we are going to react as a end user. Those all sort of thing we are going to mention in the acceptance criteria. Okay, see, application will prompt to allow the access to GPS. Application will prompt to allow access to image and gallery. Then finally, customer will click on allow or deny. There will be two options. Either you can click on allow or either you can give a deny. Okay, this fifth step is valid
Ma'am,
for all the
is it,
steps. Yes.
yeah, ma'am, is it something like basic flow and alternate flow, or we write in user specifications?
Yeah. Yes, you can say like that as well, like a basic flow, alternate flow, and exceptional flow, pre-condition, post-condition. Those all you can mention it. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yes,
now I'm just posting this into the description part. Okay, I will write it as a basic flow, this one. So this will give an idea to the technical team how we have to create it, what are the features, what are the requirement we have to add it. Those all sort of thing is going to be added. Okay, that will be mentioned here, and it will be helpful for those people to get a clarity about the requirement as well. Okay, is it clear? And next one, see here, assignee. Assignee means we are going to assign this task to the particular thing. Okay, particular person, technical team. So basically, this is going to take care by the Scrum Master itself. Okay, Scrum Master is going to do. So why we were not assigning now means like first we have to post all the user story into a dashboard. Then we will do the next steps in the upcoming topics, upcoming steps, you can say. Okay, and label also, like as per the requirement they are going to give a label. And here the story point estimation is going to be take care on the Scrum meeting, stand-up meeting only. Okay, no need to select that. But here fixed version is important. Okay, when you are not going to select the fixed version, then you couldn't able to identify the user story where you have posted. Also, it is very difficult to find it. So here you have to select the fixed version. Just now we have created one version, right? Right, you can write it as a V version. How many are there? That will be displayed here. See, just now we have created a version 1.0. Select that one. Okay, whenever you are creating any issue or a user story, that all will be stored into this version itself. Okay, then reporter will be the person here I have get registered with like a demo Gmail ID, so that's the reason it was displaying. If I'm going to register with my account, it will show like Anjum R. Okay, I will be the reporter. Okay, and here attachment is nothing but, as I have you people are aware about it, right? Like when you are working on the Agile and Scrum, you are going to create a screen mockups, right?
Yeah, Axel and Bas.
Action and Basmic. But mostly while working on the Agile and Scrum, we will proceed with the Basmic only to reduce the timing, because we have some templates there, just drag and drop, right? To save the timing, we will use the Basmic.
Yeah.
So those things you can
Yeah.
upload it in this attachment part. Okay.
Yeah.
And coming to the issue, no need to create an issue because we are already creating an issue itself. Okay. Then click on create. So one user story has been created here. Okay, one user story has been created here. See, you can see in the
Madam, if we want to create issue, if we click that option, then what would it would come, ma'am? In the issue option, if we click an option called create issue, then what are the options that I'm going to get?
Yeah, so here why I am clicking on create means here in detail thing is there. In detail thing like summary, description, attachment, everything is there. But when I'm going to create by here itself, I have to just upload the user story. See.
Okay.
Okay, so I want you to understand each and every step. So that's the reason I'm proceeding with the create option.
Okay. Okay, ma'am.
Okay. So let's create the. Let me tell you, to start a sprint, we should have a minimum of 3 user stories. Okay. So whatever user story we are creating,
the user story, right? How to get that pop-up window once again if you want to do anything edit?
Editor.
Yeah.
You are talking about edit, right?
Yes, of the user stories which we created.
Okay. See, I'm going to explain you. Okay, that is the next step. So let me create 2 more so that I can show you the next steps as well. Okay. Okay, so I have created one user story which was displayed into the backlog. Okay, now I'm going to create the second user story, that is here it is a chat. My feature is a chat 1-to-1. So this is my this is another feature actually. Okay, let's again you have to create the then you have to create the chat, then again you have to write the user story. In that manner you have to maintain those all the things. Now let's proceed with the user story itself. And acceptance criteria. Okay, then here I'm just selecting the fixed version as an version 1, then click on create it here. Second user story has been created, and third one, let's create another one, that is for the as a user I want to upload the document. So I'm going to paste it here. and they accept and try
Ma'am,
to. Yes.
In issue type, going to take care of tasks.
Your voice is breaking. Who is
In issue type,
Suraj?
yeah.
Yeah, you're saying something?
In issue type, you have selected story as of now, but task, who's going to take care of task? So, selecting the drop down there.
Task is going to. Okay. Please let me complete this. Then I will proceed with that. You will get to know slowly. Slowly, you're going to get to know. Okay. This is about the first part. Okay, when you are going to post the user story into the dashboard, at that time you are going to do this. It is fixed version. So this user story is mostly taken care by the project owner or a project manager, you can say, or a business analyst. These are the three people who are going to do it. Mostly a project owner only going to do that. Okay. Yeah. Once it has been done, see, minimum 3 user story has been posted it here. As you can see in the back. The first question was like, after posting all the user story, Scrum Master coming to the picture here. Okay. Scrum Master coming to the picture. Yes.
Yeah, ma'am. So the Jira is used only for project owner. That's all. I mean, business analyst is not supposed to use the Jira. Is it so, ma'am?
No, not like that. See, project owner is going to track the requirement. Project manager is also be there who is going to track the requirement or support the business analyst or a Scrum Master, you can say. Okay, but here whatever the requirement they are performing it, everyone is going to involve for sure. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So the first thing is Scrum Master coming to the picture. Scrum Master is going to conduct a 15-minute stand-up meeting before starting the developmentation or and before starting the task. Okay. He's going to ask, he's going to conduct a meeting with the technical team. And first question is going to ask by the Scrum Master to the technical team are like, who is going to take care of the first user story? Who is going to take care of the first user story? Based on that, if I'm a developer, okay, I will say that I'm going to take care of the first user story. So as per that, this one, double click on this. Okay, someone asked me like how we can able to edit it like that, right? So here, just Scrum Master is going to double click on this. Scrum Master is assigning the task. Okay, Scrum Master is assigning this task to the particular people. Okay, so Suraj has asked, I guess, like, oh, he's going to take care of the task part, right? The Scrum Master, when this particular, when this user story is going to be assigned to the so-and-so person, this is a task, right? He is explaining each and everything. What are the steps? He has to divide the user story among all people. Okay, so this comes under the task. Task is going to take care by the Scrum Master. Okay, so here the first thing is like, as I have told you, I'm going to take care of that. So Scrum Master will double click on it and assign that particular thing to me. Then after that, again, the second question asked by the Scrum Master is, how much time you require to complete this feature, okay, or a model. So in that case, again, I will say like, I require 24 hours. Always story point is going to be calculated on the hourly basis. Okay, so I require 24 hours. I will say based on that, this Scrum Master is going to give a story point. Okay, and click on this.
Ma'am, what is the difference between Scrum Master and Project Manager?
Project Manager. Scrum Master, mostly, while working on the Agile and Scrum, we won't be having a business analyst. Very few company maintains the separate role. Like business analyst will be different, project manager will be different, Scrum Master will be different. But here, while working on the Agile and Scrum, we won't be having a business analyst. Okay, Scrum Master will be leading a technical team. Okay, leading a technical team. Yeah,
Okay.
Scrum team you can say. Head of the Scrum team also you can say. And
Okay.
yes, and even he is
Yeah.
going
So
to divide the user stories and task to so and so people. Okay, those sort of things going to
so yeah.
and project manager is going to track the requirement. Okay, tracking the requirement,
Okay.
assisting them, making them get a clarity about the client's requirement. Those sort of thing is going to done. Okay, and Scrum Master is going
Sure.
to conduct
Okay.
a everyday stand-up meeting, and whatever the change request they will
Okay.
get is going to make them understand, technical team to understand the requirement. Those sort of thing is going to be done. Okay,
Okay. Okay. Okay.
so the
So,
same.
ma'am, hello. I'm Gurgesh here.
Okay, yes, Gurgesh.
Hello. Ma'am, actually, I want to know, like, you have created these user stories named WhatsApp 234. So instead of that, we can write the direct user stories name like chat or whatever the functionalities we are going to display.
Yeah, in the Epic you can mention that.
No, you have created Epic called mobile data, right?
Yes.
And then after that, you have written these user stories, correct?
Yeah.
So in that user story, I'm saying like how to identify this is for chat or this is for some other user stories. So instead of WhatsApp 234, we can write it as a chat or the name of the functionality. Is there any option for that?
I have told you when I was creating this, I have told you like we can create a epic, different epic here. But now to execute this, I have to at least post three user story into the dashboard. Okay, so to identify, it will be easy. See, in mobile data, not only this, like what exactly the data is doing, what exactly the WhatsApp is doing, what sort of information is reading. There are sort of things, and even in mobile data also, we will share some data to the another person as well. Okay, there are a number of functionalities, but here I have just took one of the functionality. Okay, if I go in depth, it will be more in detail. Okay, but it takes last of very long session, so that's the reason. So here I have just taken a few features called. First one is mobile data, second one is chat, third one is uploading files.
Okay, got it.
So as you can see, mobile data in the same way you will be getting like this feature is for the chat, this feature is with the user story, this feature is for the screen last scene. Okay, this feature is for the attachment of file. This sort of thing is going to be there. You won't be getting any confusion. Okay, but here, as I have told you, minimum to start with the sprint, I have to upload the three user story for sure. So that's the reason I'm just uploaded into one particular feature only. Okay, so the second thing, again you have to repeat it again. Scrum Master coming to the picture, he's going to ask who is going to take care of the second user story and how much time we required. So here 16 hours I will take, and after that close this one. Then again the same step should be repeated for the all the user stories. Assign this particular task to the so technical team. Ask them the timing, how much they require. Okay, this sort of thing is going to be done. So again they are going to per day they are going to conduct a 2. Okay, maximum for 2. If not, they are going to minimum they are going to conduct a 1 only, one Scrum meeting only. Okay, so if they are conducting on the starting part, before starting the task, so they are going to start on the next day, most probably. Okay, so again they are going to track the requirements. Scrum Master will say, okay, so you have completed, what is the progress of your project, of your first user story. Okay, why you couldn't able to complete that, what are the challenges you are facing it. Those sort of thing is going to be discussed in that 15-minute stand-up meeting. Okay, so this sort of thing is going to happen. And velocity means here like sum of all user story points is equals to velocity. Okay, sum of all user story points is equals to velocity. So here there are 3 user stories, so for each of them there are some particular story point given, like 24, 16, 11. So the total velocity will be 51. Okay, 51. So this is the velocity. Then now I'm going to create the sprint. click on create sprint here. Once you click on that,
Ma'am, how the 24 is given, ma'am? How the story points are given?
story point,
Ma'am, how the 24, 16, 11 are given?
I have told you, right? Like Scrum Master is going to discuss how much time you required to complete this module or so and so.
Okay.
Okay, so based on that, story
Hours.
point estimation is there, right?
Yeah.
Here you are going to leave that.
Fine. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I got it.
Then you have created this sprint. Now the thing is, you have to just drag this and drop it in the sprint planning. Okay, drag and drop this into the sprint planning. So just do this, drag and drop. You have to decide it, like how many user stories you are going to post, how many user stories you start with the sprint, like that. Just drag and drop it here. First one, second one, okay, and third one. 3 user stories I'm creating it. Done. After this, just duration. They actually just a minute. Who is that? Kumud. Kumud, actually 24 hours is a time taken to work on that particular feature. Okay. Technical team will.
I'm like, do we need to finish that?
Yes. Sorry.
So is that a test like we need to finish that task within 20 hours? Is that a turnaround time for
Yes.
that particular task?
Exactly. Okay. Yeah. So after that, I have uploaded all the thing into the sprint. Oh, okay. By default, it was created as sprint 1 and 2, both. Just check it when you are executing this all the thing. What is happening? Okay. Then click on start sprint. Okay. Start sprint here. Sprint is nothing but a short time period. Okay. Short time frame of work that is going to be done in this particular thing. So here you click on the start sprint. Here it was taken as a sprint 1. Okay, and as I have told you, minimum there will be a 1 week and maximum 4 week. But you don't know how much time it required. Like if it is last for the 1.5 week or 2.5 week, in that case you have to select the custom. Okay, so when you are selecting the 2 weeks, only the starting date you have to select, and ending date it will be automatically taken. If you are selecting the custom, you have to select the starting date and the ending date as well. Let's select the ending date the same way. Okay. Okay, I can't select that one, it seems. Okay, so here I can edit the timing as well. Let me change this 12:20. Okay. Okay, so here I have an access, like we can able to edit as well. Okay, we can edit the timing as well. Well, sprint goal will be, like sometimes our sprint goal will be like total velocity, that is 51. Okay, that is a sprint goal. Or you can say like I want to like execute all the features for sure. I want to, once I'm going to complete the sprint, all the features has to be met or executable. That is a sprint goal. Then click on start here. Okay, once I'm going to do that, it will be redirect to the board. Okay, where the technical team are going to proceed with the next step. Okay, where the technical team is going to proceed with the next step. As you can see, to do, in progress, and done. To do means feature that that we have not yet started, currently not yet started. Okay, so in progress means whatever we are currently working on, that will be displayed it here. Okay, like when you are moving that from the to do to the in progress, like developmentation or a planning stage, at that time you are going to move that to the in progress stage. And here done means like testing part. Once you have completed with the developmentation, at that time we are going to move that to the testing part so the tester can work on it. Okay, so this thing are going to take care by the technical team, and as I have told you, you will be accessible to this. Okay, so you can track each and everything, what exactly is happening and all the thing. Okay, so now let's start it. Just push this to the in progress. Select, drag, drag and drop it here. Just a minute. Yeah, select, drag and drop it here, which means the technical team has started working on it, designing part, developing part and all the thing. Okay, in progress. If it has been completed, they are going to move this to the done position. Okay, testers are going to execute it, and they are going to proceed with the like bug tracking and all the thing. If they are going to find any bugs and all the thing, they are going to revert it back to the developers, and the developers are again going to rectify that error. Those sort of thing is going to be happening here. And again, I'm going to push this second user story and again push this to the done position. The same thing like for this also. Select, drag and drop it here. Then from here, if it is completed, okay, here I'm going to post it here. Okay, so like this it happens. Let me tell you, while working on the Agile and Scrum, it is not so easy to go smoothly. Okay, sometimes we couldn't able to complete the process on time, so it will be lasting in the in progress itself. Okay, so here I have pushed all the things into a dashboard, like a done position. Okay, if you couldn't able to complete the process, you can take the help of the person who have completed their task. Okay, and make that sprint to be closed as soon as possible. Okay, I have completed this all the thing. I'm going to push this. Okay, completed. You can add this as well. Mostly technical team people are going to do this, not to worry about that. Okay. Yeah. Now go to complete. Once it has been done, click on complete sprint. Okay. See, the sprint completed contains 3 complete issue. That's all of them. Okay, so which means we have covered all the process. We have covered whatever the issues we have created. Those all issues we have executable. Okay, so now click on complete to generate a report. Previously, when we were working on the Zera, we have to create this one. We have to create the reports, like burn down chart, burned up chart, those all sort of things. But while using the Zera software, this yes.
Ma'am, I have a doubt. Ma'am, when you are creating the story points and all these things, so this story point should be assigned by Scrum Master only, not by us, right?
Yes.
The story point.
Yeah. So see, your part is just you have to post all the user story in your dashboard. Then the Scrum Master coming to the picture. Scrum Master is going to give the task to the so and so person, so and so technical team who are working on it.
Okay, and from to do to in progress, like once the development team starts coding and developing the application, then we have to move from to do to in progress, or like that should be done by Scrum Master or the development team itself?
No. Those all things are going to take care by the technical team itself. Okay, we are not going.
Okay. So our job is just to write epic and the user stories and for their understanding.
Tracking the requirement as well. Okay, what is the project progress? If, mostly, while working on the requirement and during the developmentation part, technical team face some challenges. So we should be there every time. We should be available for those people to rectify the errors. Okay. Suppose if you are not aware about that, how to come up with the solution. So in that case, not a problem. You can communicate with the project manager or like senior management, and you can come up with the solution. You can discuss with those and come up with the solution. Yeah. So I have
After you posting your all the use cases in the completed column, you had
yes
what recognition symbol.
Your voice.
How did that come, ma'am? Because I tried and it.
Yeah. So
Hello.
here we can add, see here you can add the column. Click on create. Okay.
Yes.
And no, not to worry. See, whatever you have to do in progress and done, that is enough. Okay. That is enough. I have created this to make you understand that we can add one more columns as well as per our requirement.
No, I am asking, you had got that pop-up on your screen, right? The recognition symbol. Once you post all the user cases in the completed column, you had got an pop-up of an recognition symbol.
Yes. For that you have to click on complete sprint.
Oh, okay, got it.
Okay. Once you click on complete sprint and complete it, this Zera software is going to create the report by itself only. Okay. Before we have to create this. Okay. There was no such Zera software like that. So we have to create the burn down chart, burned up chart. We have to track the requirement, velocity. Those all things is going to be done by us. But currently we have a Zera software. So this Zera software automatically generate a report as per our project, whatever we have executed or whatever we were currently working on it. Okay. So click on the report. Here select the burned up chart, burned up report. Okay. Burned up report is usually used for the project progress, to track the project progress. Okay. Track the project progress. Okay, so see here, sprint has been started on this Saturday, August 28th. At what time is going to capture and completed scope and all the things. Okay, yeah, see completed and scope. Actually, by default, I just created that sprint 2 as well. So that's the reason here it was calculating as 0, 0. Okay. See, the same requirement, whatever I have mentioned it here, the same thing has been displayed here. Okay. That is the thing. And sprint burn down chart. Sprint burn down chart is used for visualizing purpose. Okay. Where you can see the summary, the story, and what is the status, to whom you have assigned, what are the total story point, those all things is going to be done. Scope. Where is scope? Where it is?
In burned up report.
Here.
Burned up report, you have the scope, right?
Okay, yeah.
0, there it is. No, above, in burn up report. Above tab.
In burn up.
Not this, not burn up report.
Not in burn up chart.
Not in chart, yeah. So you have here a sprint.
Scope.
And then scope, yeah, start and end is 51-hour velocity. And what is 0, both the places? Scope.
This one, scope.
Yes.
Yeah, so mostly this we are assigning some velocity, right? So for that particular thing, we are going to track the requirement. We are going to there will be as is and to be process will be there, right? Those sort of thing is going to be calculated here. Okay.
Means the working, how much time you spent in doing the one user story.
Yes. And we have given something as well, right? We are going to complete this process in 1 month, like that.
Yeah.
Of thing we have to do, but we have started today itself and we have ended today itself by here. So that's the reason it was.
That's why it is 0.
Okay.
Okay. Start and end are same, right? Yeah.
And coming to the velocity.
Can you please?
Yes.
2B.
2B.
Yeah, assist and 2B. Both.
As is means like a current process. Whatever the current process you are following, that is called as is process. And to be means in future perspective. Whatever things you want to add, new features, those all comes under the to be process. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
And velocity. Velocity here we have to give some commitment, like we have, if we are going to achieve all the things like 51 points, then we were that will be displayed here. Okay, that will be displayed here. Actually the software has been updated, so facing some problem into it. Okay, yeah, so like this we can able to create it. Let me show you how it looks like. Okay, like this we can able to do it, and whole process is going to be taken care by the project manager. Okay, and everyone can able to track it. Even client is also can able to track the requirement as well. See, let me go to the report. Down chart. So this Zera software helps us a lot in like time
Waiting about.
and tracking the requirement and all the things. No need to edit documents as well. Those sort of things. Okay, see, like this it would be look like. This is a previous old version actually. Okay, here everything is going to be captured, and in burned up chart, see how much time from where it has been started, how much time we have to spend on that particular thing. That all is going to be tracked it in this manner. From which state to which state it has been gone. Those all things is going to be done it here. And sprint report also, see these all remaining values. Okay, non-working days. Those all thing is going to be captured it here. And this all story point issues type, those all will be done. And velocity chart. See, when we are giving a commitment in gray color, and green color will be like we have achieved it, we have successfully achieved it. In this manner it is going to be captured. Okay, in this manner it is going to be captured. So this Zera software is going to create the report by itself only. Yes.
I just have one question. We have decided upon how much our users will be estimation. Okay. Suppose there is a 421, and with respect to that, suppose we are taking too much time. Instead of 4, we are taking 8. So, do we have an option to fill that? We are actually taking the 8 instead of we have decided to estimate 4 hours only.
Okay. So you are saying that we have given some commitment and we are not receiving that if we are coming with them beyond time, right?
Yes. Actually, we have estimated 4 hours will be enough to complete that task. Okay, but we are taking more than that. So, do we have any option to fill that actual hours what we have taken for that?
See, in that case, we mostly follow like we will like technical team is going to report to the Scrum Master, and Scrum Master will going to report it to the business analyst. Based on that, like whatever the challenges they are facing, they are going to come up with the particular challenge. Okay, they will after that they are going to discuss, like Scrum BA is going to discuss with the project manager or a product owner about the challenge whatever they are facing, and this sort of thing is going to happen here. Okay, but we are going to complete this thing in as per.
I think the concept is
in that case,
like,
in that case we need to change the time estimation efforts. In that case, we need to change the estimation effort.
Estimation efforts, okay.
The user story, yeah. So in the actually earlier we have decided user story estimation. Okay. Suppose we are taking too much time. Yeah, is there any issue on that? So we need to change the effort. Earlier we have given the 4 hours only, right? So in that case we need to change after taking the business analyst and the program manager conclusion. Yes, we can change the efforts. Is there?
So in that case, see, if you couldn't able to complete, you have given some estimation, time estimation, and you couldn't able to complete, so it will be moved to the second backlog, second sprint. Okay, we can't edit it and we can't do anything, but we have to move that particular user story into the next backlog. Next.
Okay, so that will not be completed, right? That will be pending till.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. And here, like you are going to, after completion of all this thing, you have to release this, right? You have to release it. So project manager is going to take it. Project manager or project owner, you can say. Okay, that particular person, if it has done, we have to deliver the process after 1 year. So in that case, they will go to this release one, and here they are going to release. Click on release it here. Okay, so here move, resolve issues, ignore, resolve issues, and release it. It has been released. Okay, like those people are going to release it. Burn down chart. Burn down chart means like here we are going to track all the project progress, all the requirements. Okay, even like how much time it has been taken, when it has been started, from which stage to the which stage it has moved. Those sort of thing is going to be captured in the burn down chart. And velocity means we were giving a commitment, like when we are going to end this sprint, finally we have to achieve those all the features. Okay, we have to achieve those all features. That comes under the velocity. Like velocity, as I have told you, velocity means sum of all user story point is equals to velocity. So in our WhatsApp project, our velocity is 51. So we were giving a 51 commitment. Okay, which means we have by damn sure, by hook or crook, we have to complete that all feature into this sprint itself. Got it, Sony? Okay. Do anybody have doubts?
Yes, ma'am. I have one more doubt. Okay. You are saying actually you have created 3 different user stories. Okay.
Yes.
And these 3 user story has a different epics. But in one epic, suppose we have one epic of mobile data. In that we have considered around 10 user story we have identified. So 10 user story we can create in the one epic.
Yes, we can. See, let's take an example here. I will understand you by taking a simple example. You people have an account in banking, right? You people have an account. Not asking about any specific banking, but you have an account, right? So in that, you will be opening for a saving account or a salary account or anything like that. So let's take an example here as an epic called saving account. Okay. In saving account, what are the options you have? What are the things you can do? You can save the amount, deposit the amount. Okay, whatever the amount you have, that you can withdraw. And the third functionality is like you can check the balance as well, right? You can transfer the funds as well. This all comes under the epics. This all comes under the epics called saving account. So this is a complete module, right? This is a complete module. So here we are going to divide that into small user stories. Like one user story for the withdraw. As a customer, I want to deposit access to the deposit option so that I can withdraw the money from my saving account. As a then again transfer funds. As a customer, I want to have a transfer fund option so that I can transfer funds to my so and so end user. This sort of thing we are going to mention into the one particular epic called saving account. Got it?
Okay. Yeah, got it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. And what else do anybody have?
Ma'am, after releasing this, where we can find this document?
After releasing this, yeah, we can find this in our dashboard. See, let's go to this. View all projects. Projects are there. View all projects. This is our company website. Okay, a company, like if we are using some Zera software advanced version, okay, we will be having a dashboard for our own own software. See, previously I've worked on the WhatsApp, and I have worked on the demo service project. Okay, those all, whatever you have worked on, those all will be listed at here itself in the project dashboard. Okay, is it clear?
Hello, ma'am. I have a question. Rohit here.
Okay, yes.
Ma'am, how to accept the change request if client needs some modification in the software?
Accept the change request. Accepting the change request is not a simple thing. Before accepting the change request, you have to use some impact analysis. Okay, and you have to measure the requirements by using the SMART techniques, and you have to analyze like a feasibility study, how much manpower required, what are the resources you required, those sort of thing is going to done. So before accepting that, you are going to check whether it is a defected one or a new one. If it is a defected one, you are going to directly pass that change request to the technical team, so that the technical team can fix that particular challenge or fix that particular bug. Okay, but coming to the new project, in that case you have to inform to the senior person about it, saying that we are a client has requested for the new requirement, like that. Okay, so in that case, a project owner or a project manager, these people are going to discuss with themselves and negotiate some of the requirement. Okay, about the requirement, budget, and all the thing. Then they are going to work on the same process is going to happen. Okay, but when you are getting the change request, as I have told you, you have a comment box. There you are going to write, you are going to update the technical teams about the update of change requirement.
Okay, ma'am. Okay, got it.
Yeah. Does this dashboard is limited to one client or multiple? See here, multiple clients are there. Okay, if I'm working in an IT company, there will be multiple clients, but here I'm giving access to particular project only, so only that particular project only accessible to that particular client. Not all the project will be displayed to everyone.
Ma'am.
Yes.
Hello.
Yes.
So once we once we are in a process, working for development, and if you found some bugs, how the technical team will interact with, the testing team will interact with BA and as well as the the development team. Because you didn't mention about the bugs.
See, every day while working on the Agile and Scrum, BA has to always communicate with the client as well as the technical team as well. Okay, here he has to communicate with the client to check all the requirement is good, or is there any update or a change request is going to be happen every day, because we are not maintaining any document here. So every day we have to communicate with those people. If we are not going to communicate also, those people are going to communicate. They want to track the requirement, they want to track the progress of the project. Okay, so for surely every day there will be a meeting with those people for half an hour or a 1 hour for sure. Okay, coming to this people like technical team, Scrum Master is going to conduct stand-up meeting, right? In that BA is going to be involved. Okay, so whatever the challenges they are facing, they are going to say, and whatever the status it is. Obviously, as a business analyst, he has to track all the requirement, right? So he will be there from the starting till the end as well. Okay, and once it has been released, these people are going to project manager is going to conduct a final meeting called retrospective meeting. In that they are going to discuss what are the challenges you have faced and how you have overcome from those challenges. Okay, those sort of things are going to be discussed, and finally they are going to close saying that whatever the challenges, mistakes you have done, that is going to be, that should not be repeated in the next session, next project, you can say. Okay, this sort of thing is going to happen. Understood?
No, but Earlier, ma'am, you said, when there is a UAT testing sign off. Okay, before that, we found as a tester, we found a bug. So automatically they won't communicate with the development team, right? They actually try to interact with the BA, the project internal project stakeholder. So let's say we are the one, they actually communicate with us because we are the one who interact. So what happened then, because you were explaining about the create issue over there was task, story, and bug as well. So do we have to create or they are the one who will create bug, and then we will see it on the sprint one where we see progress, and instead of completing, it will show bug over there, and then we will try to work on it. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, as I have told you, this will be accessible to the client as well and a project people as well. Coming to your, what I have understood is you are saying that as a business analyst, how the technical team is going to communicate, because you are the only single point of contact, right? So here Scrum Master is there, right?
Correct.
Scrum Master is there. So whatever the change request you will get from the client, we are going to share with the Scrum Master. Every day Scrum Master is going to conduct a 15-minute stand-up meeting. In that, whatever the update is there, he is going to inform. Okay.
But that's going to be visible, right, on the Jira tool itself, that we have found some bugs, right? That's what I'm asking. Rather than having a verbal communication, it should be a written, thing mentioned on the Jira itself. So state that we are working on mobile data, let's say, and we got some bugs over there. So we get some written document over there. That's what I'm asking.
Written document.
So that we need to understand.
I have told you, comment. You can use the comment option. There you can update all the details about the bugs, about the issues, about the change request.
Okay.
Okay. So that's what I'm saying. Like here, you are not supposed to delete any of the user story or epic or anything, because we were mentioning everything in a written manner by using the Zera tool. Is it clear?
Yeah, fine.
Okay. Hope you are clear. Do anybody have doubts?
No.
Ma'am, I have one quick question. Is there any limit of in Jira that only 10 people, not more than 10 people, can work on a single project?
It depends on the project, basically. Okay. It depends on the project usually.
Thanks.
So hope we are clear with today's session.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. So let's end this session. Okay. Yeah. Bye. Bye everyone.
Ma'am, will you please share the recording with us?
Please contact to the help desk team. Okay, and it takes some time.
Okay, ma'am.
Because we have to upload it, right? So it takes time. By the end of
Yeah,
the
ma'am.
week, we will get it.
Yeah, ma'am. Because we want the document also. That will help us.
Sure, sure.
Okay. Thank you,
And
ma'am.
just last question. Yeah, just the last question. The Jira software which we are using, we have created our account on that. So it will be available all time. Yeah, there will be a free version at 7 days, at 10 days. Yeah, it can be used.
Yeah. So this is available for 7 days trail. Okay, but after completion of that also, you can use also. Okay, you can able to use the basic version. Some software, some option, some features is going to be like missing or invisible. Okay, after completion of 7 days.
Okay.
Ma'am, if we have some doubts, then how are we going to contact you?
Doubts, you can there will be a mentors and all the thing, you can communicate with those people about Zera or anything. Okay. Yeah. Okay then, so let's end this session. Bye everyone.
Thank you. Thanks a lot.
Okay.
Bye.
Thank you.